Allisha Watts. She's been missing now for over 3 weeks. So it's really, really important that we continue to spread the word here for Allisha. And this is Allisha. She's beautiful. She's from North Carolina. And I'm going to show a couple of articles and videos on her. It says here, so she's from North Carolina. She's from Moore County. She was meeting her boyfriend by Charlotte, and then she went missing. And then things took a twist because her boyfriend was found in her car and an attempted suicide attempt, but she is nowhere to be found. So this is a little bit suspicious, and I don't want to get too much into the suspicion or the foul play aspect yet. I just want to raise awareness for Allisha and see if anybody has seen her. So here it says CMPD, the boyfriend of missing Allisha Watts, is important to the investigation. There has been many twists, turns, and questions in this case. Charlotte Mecklenburg police gave new information about the search for missing woman Allisha Watts. Watts, who's from Moore County, vanished while visiting her boyfriend in Charlotte more than 3 weeks ago. Actually, it was exactly July 16th when she was last seen. CMTPD says Watts' boyfriend, James Dunmore, is important to the investigation, but would not go as far as to say he is a person of interest in her disappearance. We can't jump to charging somebody for something that we don't know has happened, McNally said. We have a responsibility of really gathering the right amount of important information that would get us to that place. If we get to that place, we'll charge someone. Right now, we're not at that place. WBTV asked if police know where Dunmore is and was told they don't. Captain McNally would not comment. Okay, I'm actually going to share the video, so I won't. This is a recap of that. But here it says, 2 days after Watts' disappearance, or Allisha's disappearance, court documents show troopers found her boyfriend unresponsive in her SUV that was parked at a DMV in Anson County. That is where family, friends, and advocates met Tuesday night to pray to bring her home safely. We are missing her tremendously. We are heartbroken for her. Being here is sort of following in a track or path she has been. If not she, then he, friend Dorothy Brower said. And by saying either Allisha was there or the boyfriend was there. There is always a sense of feeling because I'm one of the few that got to sit and ride in here with her. Because I think they're referring to the fact that her car was there. WBTV also asked why CMPD. Okay, I'm going to actually go ahead and just share the video now.
First time talking about Allisha Watts. She is the missing woman from Moore County, last seen in Charlotte almost a month ago now. This localized story, now turned national, has everyone asking, everyone across the nation, where is Allisha? You might remember after Allisha disappeared, her boyfriend was found unresponsive in her SUV parked in a DMV parking lot almost an hour outside of Charlotte and Anson County. A report says he had attempted suicide and there was no sign of Allisha. Well, now, tonight, 24 days later, CMPD is breaking its silence. Before going to the concert, Arkham Gaskins had a pretty serious afternoon, and he sat down for a one-on-one interview.
So let me just pause over here. So Allisha is from Moore County. Her boyfriend, I guess she was last seen in Charlotte. And then her SUV with her boyfriend inside was found in Anson County. So that's right in between.
Report said of Allisha. Well, now, tonight, 24 days later, CMPD is breaking its silence. Before going to the concert, Arkham Gaskins had a pretty serious...
So the articles are saying that the police are breaking their silence, or at least CMPD is breaking their silence. Charlotte Mecklenburg is breaking its silence because they have posted some information, but they haven't really been talking to the public so much. So they've gotten a lot of criticism for that very reason.
Serious afternoon, and he sat down for a one-on-one interview with the lead investigator. This story is all new for you at 11 o'clock.
I want to go back to kind of the beginning of the investigation. She was last seen July 16th. The missing persons report was filed on the 19th, but CMPD didn't ask for public assistance with the case until the 24th. I'm curious why the delay in getting the public involved with this investigation.
Right. So, it's important to know, first of all, that we investigate thousands of missing persons every year. At the very first second, we can't jump all the way to something until we've worked our way responsibly through trying to find them in a more conventional way.
Right, but even a couple of days though after her car was found without her and her boyfriend inside of it, was that not enough of a cause to try to get the public involved at that point?
Sure, and some of that information was put out. Our PIO's office has been in pretty frequent communication, has been very responsive to any questions that have come out. We don't put everything in the world out because it's really important for us to maintain the integrity of our investigation.
Has James Dunmore been questioned in connection to this case?
So James Dunmore, I think it's been widely reported that he was found there in Polkton. He was transported to a medical facility. It's not my right or duty to comment on anything medical about him, but I can tell you that James Dunmore is somebody very important to this investigation.
Gotcha. Have you questioned him, and do you know his current location at this point?
So not going to comment on the particular details about questioning, and I do not know his current location right now.
So at this point in the investigation, it's been 24 days. How confident is the department that Allisha Watts will be found alive?
I can't comment. I don't know if she'll be found alive or not. I can tell you I hope she is. I really hope she is. I hope with the family and I hope with the friends that she's found alive. But our laser focus right now is finding her.
Again, Cam Gaskins reporting. It was just last night friends and family gathered in Polkton in Anson County and prayed outside the DMV where investigators found her SUV. Allisha's friends say her mother is trusting in God.
She wanted me to convey to everybody, how appreciative she is of the work that you are doing to bring her child home.
We are committed to staying on top of every development in this search for Allisha. So to read more about the story, you can visit our website, WBTV.com. Just click right here on the story. We also have a full interactive timeline.
Okay, so yeah, so a few things that are a little concerning. The investigator there said that couldn't really comment on whether he was confident or not in the in finding Allisha. I think that they don't really have a lot of leads, it sounds like. On top of that, they've been, like I said earlier, they've been criticized for not putting out information soon, like publicly soon enough. Now, they did say that they put out the PIO, the public information officer, did put out some information and was answering questions, but it doesn't sound like there was really a lot of information put out. As somebody who was a former publicist, works with brands, it can be challenging. Like, do you put out 1,000 bits of information for every single case? Ideally, that would be what happens, but it's not realistic that can happen. So I think once this reached national news, that's when it got elevated up to the next level. So that's why it's important that we raise awareness so that we can, right? So that we can share these stories, see if anybody's seen this person. And like I just shared a little bit ago, putting out information helps. This one of the women that I reported on was found. And so I don't know, we don't know the details behind that, but enough people were out looking for her that I'm sure that there was a lead there for finding her, locating her, and bringing her home to our family. So one other story I wanted to share, one other article on Allisha that I thought was really interesting just goes back because I love dogs and I love pets and the importance of animals in helping to find, help solve cases. So the dad actually Allisha's dad actually made a complaint and about potentially her dog being home alone. So it says here, police, animal complaint leads to entry into missing woman Allisha Watts' home. Last weekend, Watts' family and friends organized a search party off Woodward Avenue near Camp North End, but were unable to find her. What date is this? This is from about a week ago. An animal complaint from the father of missing woman Allisha Watts led officers to enter her Moore County home, according to law enforcement. Foxfire Village Police said they initially got a request to check on Watts' dog because of the father's fear the animal had been left in her home alone for several days. Oh, that is so sad. Officers forcibly entered the Foxtail home July 19th. So remember, she went missing or as last seen on the 16th of July. They forcibly went into her home on July 19th, according to a report from the Foxfire Village Police Department. Once inside, police secured the dog. So the dog was home alone for 3 days. Poor baby. The next day, the department was contacted by Charlotte Mecklenburg Police and made aware of Watt's status as a missing person, according to Foxfire Village Police Chief Chad Shu. He added they advised the CMPD that she was not at her home. So that's really interesting because they were probably trying to contact her and she didn't answer. They know she has a dog, right? So like that was a really good, right? Like they used the dog to get into her house, right? Because I mean, let's just say maybe something happened, like if she hadn't been missing, but let's say she had a medical emergency and she had passed out or something like that. That could have been reason also to go inside the house to because of the dog or medical emergency or something like a pet. So I'm so glad that somebody was looking out for her and went in. So to one, take care of the dog, and two, to know for sure that she wasn't home. Watts was last seen July 16th at the Northeast Charlotte home of her boyfriend, according to a search warrant. Her vehicle was later found July 18th, so 2 days later, at an Anson County DMV. Her boyfriend, whom police list as a sole resident of the Pamela Lorraine Drive home in Northeast Charlotte, was inside the vehicle and was the victim of an apparent suicide attempt. On July 19th, Watt's family filed a missing persons report with Charlotte Mecklenburg Police. A week later, CMPD officers looked through the Pamela Lorraine Drive home and a 2007 Audi for any evidence of the crime of murder, according to the search warrant. This is a photo of Allisha. She's so beautiful. I really, really hope that she is found. Let me see if I can pull up another photo of her. If you've seen her, hopefully they start to elevate this. Now the police is starting to speak, they're going to start to elevate this and get more answers for where Allisha is. Okay, so I will, now that this is on my radar, I will start sharing some more information and give you updates on this case. I honestly wasn't really aware of this until one of my viewers said something to me and she asked if I was covering it. So I said no, but thank you for the tip. So if you know of a missing woman, particularly a woman who is Black, Indigenous, Hispanic, special needs, like maybe autistic or something like that, special needs woman, Asian, woman of color, please, or it could be a young woman too, teenager, please send me those tips. I would love to do, I'm trying to at least cover one missing woman per week. And so this is something I'm committed to. So if you have any information or you have a tip or you think somebody needs more information, please let me know. And I will start to do a little research on them and raise some awareness for these women. Thank you for watching my coverage of the Allisha Watts case. If you enjoyed this video, or if you learned something new, please hit the thumbs up. And if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to join the empowering family, where we can be the voice for the voiceless, support survivors, missing persons, and more. All right, everybody, now stay safe, stay thriving, trust your intuition, and make sure to keep it empowering. Bye for now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell button for notifications. Thank you.